EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Desperados of San Juan. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Now this throw caught left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown! A big play there. 65 yards. And the Desperados have struck first in this NFC title game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Rolling. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Rolling. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Rolling. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Come on now. Over the middle, zone coverage where all the eyes are back to the quarterback so they see the ball thrown. How did they get that completed?
Well, they got the hand on it. They tipped it. Just a lucky play for the offense, right?
It was, and for the defense, almost demoralizing. That's one that they should have because they see that play developing all the way through.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. On first down, rolling. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 17 yards out. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in.
There he goes, left side. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He's going to try and take off with it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Rolling. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Rolling. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Let's go.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Brought down by Ed Oliver. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Desperados go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pretty wild first quarter, 21-7. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. Rolling. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Off play action, rolling. And that's incomplete.
We'll start looking for big-time plays. We're going to start with athleticism, but without technique, you're not going to make plays as what we just saw there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Drummond. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. He'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. To throw on 2nd down. Rolling. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mark Andrews from 6 yards away. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-17. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Byron Young coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Come on, set.
On 1st down. Drummond. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
They'll keep it on the ground. Drummond. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run on 1st down. Drummond, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Gervon Dexter coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
18, 5 years.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rolling. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Get up. 18 Cardinals.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
On second down now. Drummond, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
On third down, Drummond, and he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Throwing on first down, Rolling. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Second and goal from inside the 5. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw on third and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a fourth and goal. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime are saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Rolling. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's third and 10. Looking to throw. Rolling. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's taken to the 26. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Rams Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Off the play fake. Rolling. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, Drummond. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Oh, good move. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Back to throw. Rolling. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
19 Lions.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This pass caught by Hamler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a handoff up the middle. Drummond looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Drummond, a little juke. Still going. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything.
Touchdown, Rams. Tommy Tremble from 4 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's complete left side to Gray. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns it. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this one is right down Broadway. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, rolling. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A gain of 22.
Ready, set.
Back to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. And they'll run again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Rams.
Butker on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Rams 38, Desperados 31.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Here's 1st down.
Back to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Desperados are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And a fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 26. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Drummond clocks under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
They run the counter. Drummond. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on 1st down. Drummond. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Desperados 38.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Fighting his way through contact.
And they're able to return this all the way up to their 45.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
He'll look to throw.
This ball intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.